Rossi, he was, he wasn't, he is, he's going to. Aaron Sandilands will play.
Look, I'm as much shocked as anyone. It certainly isn't a ruse. John Griffin, they're doing their final warm-up. He come off the ground, they're warming up. The doctor grabbed me, he's tweaked his groin, got him in. I said, what do you want to do? Where you at? He said, look, I'm really worried about playing. So obviously some pressure there and the body, and fortunately we got Aaron. So I grabbed the group immediately. John's out, Aaron's in. So what we'll have to do is share the ruck work.
Sandilands a late inclusion, up against Marriage, and he wins the tap.
Around here, his penetration by foot could be very important.
Sandilands.
Moved well here, Sandilands, to make this.
You see how he fares as the afternoon goes on in the heat, won't it? See if Fremantle can mount something from the wing. Mundy will try and get in line here. Fife bypasses him, kicks it to a one. None to Freo so far. Sandilands does it on his own. Mizzou.
It just suits them. And Richmond have got that loose.
Back to you in a moment, Jacko. As
forward pocket balling, because you can choke the ball in and hold. And goes to...
Richmond worry about their ball movement out of defence at the moment because they are having all sorts of trouble. Getting nearly did, but not quite. Here's Sandilands bending over, using main. De Boer. This time Dawson's safely able to get it to McPhee. And things start to open up through the middle corridor.
Oh, this is an issue. Sandilands, I think, is dominating Marriage at the moment.
To the boundary will take the mark. To not
or a third man up exposed.
He just gets it around the ground like a midfielder.
Well, you can't get around him. You can't get over him. You can't go through him. He's big Sandilands. He's got the mark, and he's kicking it, and it's heading towards goal. And it's a great last lunge from Rance to spoil and not give the freeway on Pavlich.
Well, I think it's time. It's time for Damien Hardwick to go out and say to Big Ivan, you need to tighten up on this bloke.
Mate, we saw the two teams warm up before the game. You weren't out there, and then you ran through the banner. What happened?
Griff pulled out really late. I think he hurt himself in the warm-up, so I did the warm-up in the room and got the call up about a couple of minutes before the game started.
Tell us what goes through your mindset. You weren't playing, you did the warm-up inside, you're preparing for Eastern Mantle tomorrow, and then we see Ross Lyon giving you instructions. You're out there, you've got to play.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to come back. You don't have to think about the game too much, and you just go out and play with instinct, so that's sort of what we did.
You must have been happy with your input today, 18 touches as I mentioned, but I guess your centre work was fantastic, 9 clearances.
Yeah, look, it's just good to be back out with the boys. I mean, it's been out for 10 weeks and you miss. When you're sitting on the sidelines watching the boys, it's hard to watch, so it's just good to be back out there.
Aaron, you find yourself in the 8 now, and for yourself, you've got 2 more games so you can get some match fitness. This team, tell us, I guess the last 8 weeks have been impressive. You obviously want to make a statement now.
Yeah, look, the guys are just giving great effort, and we're starting to put 4 quarters together, so we know we've got 2 massive weeks ahead of us, and we'll see what happens.
Mate, welcome back. I think the fans are happy to have you back.
Thanks, mate.